Three news stories for you. Firstly, Turkey Africa summit concluded in Turkey yesterday. Erdogan, in his speech, struck a very friendly chord with Africa when he demanded a permanent seat for Africa at the UN Security Council. We'll have a look at the summit's speeches and what was the purpose of the summit. Secondly, in Nekemte, Western Oromia, some youth have been killed. At least 4 young men have been killed since yesterday. We have been hearing reports about the killing of 4 youth in Nekemte. People are protesting, their activists are also protesting. Why were these 4 young men killed in Nekemte? And lastly, Tigray's government has written a letter. Tigray's president. The letter is addressed to 53 countries of the world. What is the purpose of this letter, of writing this letter? What is written in the letter? We'll have a look at that. Firstly, viewers, Turkey struck a friendly chord with Africa in yesterday's Turkey-Africa summit when Turkey demanded a permanent Security Council seat for Africa. Turkey said 1.3 billion Africans cannot be left unrepresented at the UN. That is what was said by Ethiopian PM Abiy more than a week ago. In his tweet, he had called for permanent representation of Africa at the UN Security Council. So Turkey backed African position of having a permanent seat at UN Security Council. The purpose of this summit was to increase Turkish investments in Africa. Turkish economy is under pressure. Turkish lira is losing its value. Its value has declined over the past few months and years. So while Turkish economy needs support, Africa also needs investments and weapons too, viewers. Turkish drones are of interest for Africa because Turkey does not attach conditions, lots of conditions to the use of military hardware it exports. Developed countries, big powers, when they export weapons, they attach some conditions to the use of weapons too. Turkey mostly does not attach lots of conditions to the use of these weapons. That is why African countries are interested in purchasing and using Turkish defense equipment. And obviously, African countries are in need of foreign investments too. Turkey-Africa trade is increasing, its volume is increasing. Secondly, viewers, we have a new story from Nekemte, Western Oromia, where there is heavy presence of Oromo Liberation Army. OLA has been conducting activities, operations in several towns of Western Oromia. There is presence of OLA close to Nekemte in northern and western directions. In Nekemte, 4 young men have been allegedly been killed by security forces. Their names are Abu Bakr, Nuri, Nimuna, Hinsigo, Emmanuel, Haptamo, Rubsan Khan. The 4 youth, according to Oromo activists, were taken out of a prison, then they were shot dead. There is presence of OLA as well in and close to Nekemte. We don't know about the circumstances surrounding the death of these four Oromo young men, but people are saying that they were just taken out of prison and they were shot at. So far, Oromia regional government, Ethiopian federal government has not clarified about the circumstances surrounding the death of these four Oromo young men. Earlier, we saw some Karayo elders killed in East Shiva zone of Oromia region. The Karayo elders were accused of supporting Oromo Liberation Army. I think these four Oromo youth have also been killed in similar situation. We are waiting for some official statement from Oromia regional government and Ethiopian federal government. Pressure is going to be exerted on OLA in coming days. Now, when TDF OLA alliance has been broken, we could see a massive crackdown on OLA, which is underway, in fact, in Western Oromia. From BG side, Ethiopian government forces and regional forces have launched a crackdown in Western Oromia. Western Oromia and Southern Oromia are two zones where there is heavy presence of Oromo Liberation Army. And a massive crackdown is underway against OLA, against sympathizers of Oromo Liberation Army. Lastly, viewers, Tigray's government has written a letter to 53 countries. Tigray's president has addressed this letter to heads of 53 countries. What is the subject, the topic of this letter? Tigray government says in the letter, Tigray president, that Turkey, UAE and Iran are militarily and financially supporting Ethiopian government. More than 90 cargo flights between UAE and Ethiopia have been recorded. The flights were carrying weapons. Tigrayans are being arbitrarily arrested and tens of thousands of Tigrayans are detained at concentration camps. Their lives are in danger. Ethiopian government is not giving access to rights bodies to these camps. So Tigray president is calling upon 53 countries that they should put pressure upon Ethiopian government, that the lives of Tigrayans are in danger. They could be killed. They are being abducted and some of them has been killed, and there could be genocide of these arrested Tigrayans. The letter is basically for gaining the support of international community regarding the issue of arrests of thousands of Tigrayans. Ethiopian Rights Commission and some other bodies, international bodies, they have spoken about mass arrest of Tigrayans. Tigrayans have been arrested. Ethiopian government should give international bodies access to the places where the Tigrayans are being kept so that things could be clear. Where are they being kept? Which charges have been leveled against them? How many have been arrested so far under national emergency announced by Ethiopian government? So, Ethiopian government must brief the international community and African countries about the situation, because if Tigrayans are being kept in camps in large numbers without any official statement from Ethiopian government, it raises suspicions that why are they being arrested and detained in such large numbers. Thank you for watching.